Booker lines it up from long range. That one spins out. In that deal is starting his 10th straight game now as the Suns force the miss on that. Book, step back, lines it up from long range. Booker draws the double team attention. It was an errant pass into the hands of Adebayo. Good transition defense there for the Suns. Get back. Duncan Robinson on the reset. I really was. I just got a whole new freedom. I was like, give me some popcorn. And
heard him as DeAndre just puts himself in the right place.
Adebayo taking the elbow pull up. Miami harassed Dollar Dame and C.J. McCollum to the tune of 10 of 28 is Booker with a beautiful feed up top.
And their culture is based what Monty Williams has really designed for these guys, and it's worked to perfection here this year. And this is the beauty of their team. Adebayo can switch out on a guy like Devin Booker, and Devin's got to take advantage of it.
Book blows right past him, but again, Chris Paul gets down the floor and rips it away from Robinson for the Suns steal. Book resets to his right.
So you expect them to have bust-out games like this. We've seen games where they've shot the ball tremendously well all year.
Quite a contrast, though, tonight with the defensive style as Jimmy Butler generates the turnover, drops it off to the trailing Bam Adebayo.
To just see what they're made of and how they're going to work their way back. This is a game that we're going to see in the playoffs. And how do they react? To just see what they're made of and how they're going to work their way back. This is a game that we're going to see in the playoffs. And how do they react?
Taking on two lesser opponents in Washington and Houston. Campaign left all alone and picks up right where he left off last night. Shot clock at 5. Back to Booker. Gets a step on Ariza. Back to the near corner. Sets up Crowder. 3-ball corner pocket. Down it goes. Timeout Miami. Got their work cut out for them for a defensive-minded Miami Heat team.
Well, a few rankings, especially my ranking that I put out once a week.
But here they are, 49 points with nearly 3 minutes left. And all while Devin Booker just started to get going, just his second field goal.
Continue to get the rhythm.
First free throws of the night for Book. And right now, Warren's played well, 12 minutes, 10 points.
In the transition, because once they set it, they're extremely tough.
Book looked like he was grabbed by Ariza, won't get it.
They're extremely tough.
Book looked like he was grabbed by Ariza, won't get it. Ayton bumper behind by Butler, who grabs the rebound.
Devin can't charge here. He's got to take a jump.
You've got a guy like Iguodala on him. Iguodala nearly forces the turnover. Booker has to let him come up with a steal and fire it away.
He's their best streaky player. He's the guy you worry. He's like the Malik Monk for Charlotte. And we saw what he did to the Suns when they were in town.
Book is 2 of 8 from the field, 7 points, 3 assists. Gets a switch with Adebayo stepping out. Long 3 from 33 feet out. They forced 17 turnovers against Portland, leading to 28 points. Book behind the stripe.
Yeah, Devin a little quick on his shot, K-Ray. And I think he's respecting a little bit too much here. Just take his time.
Find some space, raising up. Yeah, you'd love to see him. Here's Adebayo. The Suns have held him in check thus far. Butler mishandles it. Book's got it in the open floor. Down he goes, drops it off to DA. Redirected back into the hands of Booker. Miami thought that Book ran from out of bounds and was the first one to touch it. Book gets in contact. The finish in the foul.
All he needs is to see that ball go through.
Duncan Robinson struggling tonight. 9 points, 3 of 7 from the field. Book thought about it, draws the contact. Yep, that'll be foul number 4. Duncan Robinson struggling tonight. 9 points, 3 of 7 from the field. Book thought about it, draws the contact. Yep, that'll be foul number 4.
Gave Butler the opportunity to fall backwards.
And so Cam Johnson making his way off the bench. Book grabs the rebound, knows his minutes are going to be limited here.
He should not be thinking about driving this ball anywhere because they're going to flop.
Draws the double team. Adebayo gets the steal. Bench minutes the last 2 or 3 games, and for them getting into rhythm, how it paid huge dividends tonight. As Book moves past Butler for the mid-range hit. Runs the floor, lobs it up. D.A. mishandles. Book down the floor, gathers, fires, and then a push from behind, and D.A. kicking himself right now as Chris Paul. Robinson on the reset, but well defended that time of the Suns. Over to Dragic. High arching 3, no. During their 6-1 run, he'd averaged nearly 23 points. Book gets to his left, fading 17-footer. Ayton with his 7th double-double in the last 9 games, 29th of the season.
And Devin's going to be at the practice court tonight.